So what is truly true love? How is love really expressed? So I know that on the internet they have love languages, and persons have their own definitions of what is love. So they have acts of service, they have gift receiving, physical touch as love languages. But are these really how love is expressed? No, this version of what is considered love brings temporary happiness. Give somebody a gift, yes. Make them feel loved and happy in a moment, but it does not last forever. Does material things mean love? Does material things mean that love, a marriage will last forever? No, after years of analysis, of experiencing relationship myself, analyzing the different relationships, analyzing the different marriages, there are 6 things that needs to be present to keep a relationship going, to keep a marriage going, especially from the point of view of the man. Now, the Bible defines love in its own way, but that's defining general love. It says, love suffereth long, which means it's patient. It says it doesn't vaunt it itself. It does not envy. It believeth all things. It hopeth all things. But is this really marriage love? Does this really get the respect of a woman? Does this really get the respect of a man? Now, the Bible also teaches that the husband is supposed to love his wife, and that the wife in return should reverence her husband. So it is the man that is required to really love the woman. In return, he's supposed to get the respect, the reverence, the submission of the woman. So how is love truly expressed? So there are 6 basic things that needs to be present for a man to at least get a little respect for a woman. Sometimes we'll say, boy, the woman is hard to please. Sometimes we see that, okay, we're doing this one thing, and yet we can't seem to keep the woman happy for long. We wonder why. We're spending a lot of money, we're taking care of all the bills, but yet still she is not happy. That statement that is made that says, money cannot buy love, it is so true. It's fact. So what are the 6 basic things that are required? 1, emotional support, meaning that you need to be present to give a listening ear. So a woman would love to express herself. The man needs to be present to listen, not necessarily to even have a response, but to at least hear and listen attentively. Listen for hours. Let her feel like she's being heard. That's an expression of love. It's called emotional support. The next one is mental support. It means that you are supposed to be there to motivate, to build up, to encourage. Not necessarily to change, but you're supposed to be a motivator. Let her feel encouraged. Be her strength, a bridge over troubled waters. So there's emotional support and there's mental support. The next thing is that you are supposed to be protector. So the man is provider and the man is protector. So the man is supposed to be protector. She's supposed to feel secure. She's supposed to be protected. You have her back. You protect her if she needs to be protected. And not just protecting her physically, but protecting her emotionally as well. And both persons should carry these roles. So it's not just the man. Emotional support is needed for the man as well. Just that the man might not need it as much as the woman. Mental support is needed for the man as well. So it goes 2 ways. Protecting each other emotionally. Caring for each other's feelings. Know what? If the person says that what you said hurts my feeling, putting that person's feeling first. Protecting that person's feeling. So it's not just physical protection, but it's protecting that person's emotionally. Then there's also provision. And provision is not just from the man's point of view either. So provision in a strong point comes from financial support. The man is expected to be main provider. And I'll do a lot of videos on the foundation. The best system, that's going to be another video. But the best system has the man as main provider for his family. So the man is supposed to provide financially. So the man provides financial support, while the woman provide in different ways. So she might be required, when the man provides the finances, she buys the food, she cooks the food. The man works the money to buy the food. So it's provisions in different ways. The man has needs, the woman has needs. Yes, one of the general love language that surfaces on the internet is physical touch. When everybody does that physical touch or does that love language exam, most times it's the man that comes out with physical touch as their main thing that they require. So physical touch is really a man thing. A man requires physical touch more than a woman. When you think about physical touch, yes, you're thinking about sex. So the woman is there to provide that type of physical touch, while the man is there to provide presence. So physical touch and physical support is another attribute or expression of love. Physical support, meaning that not just sex or sex, but meaning that there's presence, the man is present, and his presence is felt, especially when needed the most, especially when the woman is sad. The man is there physically to cheer her up, let her feel like someone is there that has her back. These things that are being expressed, for some reason, seems to be needed more by women than they are needed by men. And if a man is able to execute all these things, in most times, in most areas, we keep a woman spinning over, ticking over, keeping her happy, because it's providing emotional support, it's providing mental support, it's providing, she feels protected, he's providing, and then he's now providing physical support. But another thing that is important, and it is probably key, it covers everything, is communication. Both persons should be able to communicate, meaning that they're in sync, meaning that they gel, meaning that they're able to communicate to find solutions together. The relationship is communication. Without good communication, there is no relationship. Everything is communication, not just verbally speaking, but even speaking silently, where you're able to understand each other without even uttering a word. The relationship is communication. If two people are not good together in communication, then there's technically no relationship. So a good communication represents a good relationship. So emotional support falls within communication, mental support falls within communication. A lot of things in a relationship falls within communication. How you speak to each other, how you talk to each other, how you find solutions together. You should be able to communicate to find solutions together, find solutions for your relationship, find solutions for your marriage. Communication is almost everything, it governs everything. These are 6 main things that needs to be present in order to keep the relationship ticking over, keep the marriage ticking over. Acts of service, gift receiving, physical touch, all these things are said to be love languages. But the true expression of love involves these 6 areas that I've just covered. And if these 6 areas are present, especially from the point of view of the man. So it's hard. Relationships can be difficult because all these things needs to be present. Yes, we will say, boy, the woman is hard to please because, hey, I'm taking care of all the bills, but she still cannot be happy. Because it's understanding what love, the expression of love, understanding what love really means and how a woman is really loved, how your partner is really loved. Emotional support, mental support, protection, financial support, which is provision, physical support, you need to be present. If the loved one dies, you need to be at the funeral beside her. Your presence should be felt as the man. And then good communication. These are the main areas of a relationship. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. If you do not agree with me, let me know. I have many more videos coming along relationship-wise. I'm in a position where I think I can guide persons, I can help persons when it comes onto relationship. Reach out. Remember these key areas, try to put them into practice. All of them needs to be present. All of them needs to be present. I will do other videos on the best marriage system, foundation, going back to the foundation book, which is the best guide. So if you're watching this channel for the first time or not, I ask that you hit that subscribe button below and hit that bell so that you can be notified when we release these life-changing videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.